Hello, party people. Welcome to Dresses and Salted Pretzels and Mizz El Paso with Sports Life Talk, episode 72, Field of Dreams.
Yes, sir. Or ma'am, I should say. I don't know why I have a habit of calling everybody sir recently. I don't know what's going on.
What's up, Mizz El Paso?
I know. What is going on, everybody? We are missing our favorite person, Miss Brittany, because she is out doing unspy things. What is she doing, Sweetie Simon?
Buckeye Britt has taken over, or shall I say the Owens family has taken over Nashville, Tennessee, and congratulations to the Todd man.
Oh my gosh.
Was it today? Was getting married today?
You said what?
I said, was it today, the wedding?
Yes, I didn't want everybody to know that I just got married to Todd, but thank you so much, Elena. You guys, I'm announcing it. Me and Todd got married, so I'm now the sister-in-law to Brittany. So thank you, everyone, for the congratulations.
No one else that they would have rather had in their family, except for probably his new wife. His actual new wife.
Right.
No, but congratulations to the Owens family. Congratulations to Todd, man. We've got Ken, the baseball traveler, on the chat. We've got Brittany, Buckeye Britt, on the chat, and her whole family is watching. All I have to say is Queen Vicky.
All hail.
All hail.
And I was just going to say it the second time with you. All hail.
And yes. All hail. Not all hell, all hail.
Mm-hmm.
Queen Vicky, the new mother-in-law.
Yes, I am. That's like the best family to get married into. So, shout out to the girl who got married. I wish I knew her name. I don't know her name. Maybe Brittany will put her name in there.
I put in my application to be adopted, and they told me it's still in the system.
We need to fast track that quickly. Fast track application. All right, Elena, what are you drinking tonight?
Well, I just got back from Mexico, had a long day at work, and I need to dry out. And so, but with a shout out to Mexico, I'm drinking Topo Chico.
Yes. I love Topo Chico. It's just so good. I love it. Well, I am still not drinking, and I've lost some pretty good weights, and I feel pretty good. But my heart and my mind still longs for a good beer. So today I decided to bust out my Miller Lite glass and put the Athletic Cerveza in there. That was also it's 0% alcohol. So this is not Miller Lite, but this is the Athletic beer. And then I decided that I wanted to, fancy it up a little bit. So I made a huge mistake. This isn't the big mistake. I put a Bloody Mary mix in it, which I was like, okay, this tastes good. But here's where the mistake comes in. Huh?
Red beer.
Red beer, yes. So red beer, or also called a michelada. So I was like, yay. But here's where I messed up. So I forgot to take my collagen powder mix this morning that has no flavor to it. So I was like, well, why don't I just throw it in this beer and drink it? Bad mistake. There's now white floaty things in my beer that I guess is what happens when collagen gets into your body. It creates collagen inside the beer. So yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, Brittany said that Dad says that my application is still pending. Well, Mr. Morris, I knew it got stuck in the system somewhere. So, if I need to throw a little money on the side somewhere, like do a little handshake, couple 20s in there to get this application moved through. Let me know.
Yeah. Hey, Kim, how are you?
We got KD with that fire picture on her YouTube. I need to take some notes.
If people don't follow her Instagram, she has some amazing pics. She's a really great photographer and she's beautiful. So it's like you get 2 for 1.
Kim, go ahead, put your Instagram up on the comments so anyone who's not already following you can follow you.
If you live in the Dallas area, she is the person that you absolutely should follow. She knows all the dopest things that are happening and she takes really good pictures of, and she documents them pretty well.
We need Kim to make sure that she goes live the weekend of the Dallas Final Four on the women's side.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she does. All right, before we get into the sports and the Final Four and expensive things, let's talk about the fact check against the glass. Today's topic is the most expensive sport in the world. All right.
In the world.
In the world.
Is your fact check interesting?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. I mean, I'm just trying to decide who should go first because mine's not super interesting.
Well, we'll have, so that's the thing. If anyone wants to know, expensive sports are so boring to the common folks. Luckily, we're not common folks. So we're gonna snazzy it up for y'all. So it's like the most dopest sport you ever want to participate in.
Yeah, until you know the price tag.
Exactly. Well, this one, okay, so I'll start off.
Okay.
This one has a price tag, but it doesn't because like you need to own a helicopter, a vehicle, a powerboat, or some jet skis. What is this sport that you may ask, or a parachute sweeping? It's called the Whitianga Festival of Sports, or also Speed. It's an annual event in New Zealand that is unquestionably the costliest sport in the world. It appears to be bizarre to a lot of people who have never heard of it, but it involves racing the helicopters, vehicles, powerboats, jet skis. So that's just the whole festival, is just racing your most expensive piece of item that you own and just being like, yay, look at us, we're rich.
Well, and so do you have to own the helicopter? You have to own the like race cars?
I don't know. That part I didn't go into, but I'm assuming yes and maybe no. So maybe you own it, but you have somebody else like, driving it or doing something with it. So you just kind of like sit on the side and drink some very expensive champagne and you laugh and frolic with all the rich people. And you're like, hey, look at my helicopter. It just beat your helicopter. Okay, let's get home with my helicopter. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, speaking of rich white people sports, I picked golf.
Yes.
And I will tell you why I picked golf, because my pockets are empty because of that expensive habit. Let's talk first about just in general, you starting off with golf, layman golfer, never played golf in your life. You want to kick off this sport. We're going to go over the low end, then we're going to go over the high end, and then we'll go over the professional end. So for golf, you need to pay for membership fees, green fees, golf clubs, golf bag, usually thrown in if you buy the clubs, golf balls, golf tees. Let's not even add in range finders and all those other things that people think make them better golfers. Attire, because there is specific clothing that you have to wear at a golf club, and coaching. On the low end for 1 year, it's going to cost you $8,250. Low end. On the high end, it'll cost you $11,750 on average. And this is not including, this is like I said, layman's average. This isn't like the Houston Golf Club where it costs $10,000 to $20,000 just for an initiation fee. Okay. I'm talking $6,250 a year just to be a member of a cheaper golf course. All right.
Yeah.
The clothes. So Kim asked about the clothes. I mean, one golf outfit in general, including shoes, is you can't get out of there for less than $200. So people
Wow.
spend $200 to $1,000 generally on golf attire, if not more. If you're like me and you're like, I want to have the cutest new dress, you're possibly paying more. And then for a PGA tournament player, it's going to cost them $110,000 a year just to play in the PGA. And there is no guaranteed payday. So that's where the sponsorships come in. That's where you get, Cleveland Golf to sponsor you, or some insurance company to sponsor you to be able to play, because it actually costs the golfers at a professional level $110,000 just to play.
So this is why those guys are taking up those tournaments overseas. They're paying $1 million just to show up, pretty much.
This is why Live Golf has brought in so many PGA players, is because they are paying them a minimum salary to play.
I need to get paid a minimum salary just to learn how to play golf. I cannot afford all of that. Luckily, I did find a piece of golf clothing at Target for $19.99 for the ladies. I will be wearing that every day.
$19.99 Target special.
This
is why my dad didn't allow me to buy golf shoes until I went to college to play golf, because he was like, you're not good enough. You don't deserve golf shoes. Yeah, right. He just didn't want to pay for the golf shoes.
So, okay, let me start over on this. So if somebody says, like me, a normal person with a regular job, says, I'm going to go learn how to play golf, you're telling me I need to be ready to budget at least $8,000.
There are more economical options. However, if you're going to truly practice and play on a regular basis, $8,000 in a year.
I'm not ready.
I mean, there are public courses that you can get on and you can play and you just pay a greens fee. But depending on how many times you're going to play that year, it could cost you $500 a month.
Oh, okay. So I think Kim has a great idea. Just go watch people play. So me and Kim, here's what, listen to me. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get golf attire. We're going to look super cute. And then we're going to go to this one golf course that's like 7 blocks away from me, called East River. It's a 9-hole 3-par. Did I say that right? It's a 9-hole 3-par.
Par 3, yeah.
Par 3. We will sit there as if we had just finished playing, and we will lure men over to talk to us. And then eventually maybe the dates will become lessons that are for free.
Yeah. Now, the new entertainment places like that, like the Par 3 for East River, I don't know actually what it costs to play around there, but that's definitely much cheaper. And in reality, you should learn on a Par 3.
Okay.
Because you need to learn how to hit your irons first.
I love all of this. Now I'm back in. You almost got me out, but now I'm back in. Okay. This is what we're doing. Well, that was a good fact. I like that fact. That was good. I thought that was good.
I mean, if you look at it like, growing up playing, if you're a child, you're generally under your family's membership if it's not a public course.
Mm-hmm.
And most public courses, kids can probably play free with their parents. So starting off, but once you get to become an adult and you have to pay everything for yourself, that's the problem.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I wish I had a family. Well, we'll get adopted to the Morris's family, and I'm pretty sure they got a golf membership. So,
Queen Vicky and Mr. Morris definitely have a golf membership in Florida.
Oh. So, Elena, you're about to get adopted. You bring me in. Well, actually, I'm already in. I'm the other sister-in-law. So, okay, so we're good. We're good.
Yeah. Wait, Miss, hold on. Welcome to the family, Alex. You didn't know that you were about to be a sister wife.
Yay, Alex. She is my sister wife. I love her. I love her so much. She's going to lend me her wedding dress, which it was fire. That dress is beautiful.
The second sister wife wedding.
All right. Well, let's move on to the Final Four. Okay. Was anyone surprised of who ended up coming into the Final Four? Because I was. Not because Michigan State lost, but because I'm surprised Kansas State didn't move forward, and neither did U of H. It was one of those weekends or one of those 2 days that you're just sitting there like, what just happened? What were your thoughts, Elena?
Well, for the men's Final Four, I can say that it's extremely disappointing if you live in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Ticket prices have plummeted. I'm talking secondary retail, reselling ticket prices have completely plummeted. Not only have they plummeted for resellers, but they have plummeted on the actual tournament's website where you can buy your tickets directly. And that's the best place still to buy your tickets, as Ms. El Paso pointed out last week on our podcast. But prices that were, I think, minimum $400 for club level have now dropped to $170. That is not good for our Houston community. It is also not good for my Airbnb because I have dropped my price by $1,000 a night.
Yeah.
These are teams that do not even sell out their own stadiums. So how are we expected to sell out NRG Stadium? And Ken says they'll get more views because of the unknown. However, I'm not talking about the views or the syndication. I'm talking about Houston community is not going to make as much money. Hotel prices are down. Everything is down. Flights are still expensive to get in. I did just check those. But unless you're just a college basketball fan and you don't care who's playing and you're going to buy a ticket anyway because you live in Houston, the best thing for my Airbnb personally would have been if Texas got in, not U of H, obviously, because everybody lives here in Houston and they don't need a place to stay. But if Texas would have gotten into the Final Four, then we would all be making money. So it's definitely a big shame there.
It definitely is.
And obviously, nobody on our bracket saw this one coming. Florida Atlantic, San Diego State, Miami, and UConn.
I'm about to bring Eric in since we're talking about something very, very, very good. Hey, Eric.
So just to piggyback what Elena just said, no one saw this coming. Can you just play that video I put right there, please?
Yes, one moment.
Oh, except for Eric. Sorry, Eric saw it coming.
Yeah, wait. Let's do it. Hold on. Here we go.
I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Eric's like, you got to play a video. I'm like, I don't know how to do
that. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to learn. Everyone will learn with me. One moment.
Each pick 5 schools.
Yes, pick 5.
TCU.
Wait, we should write these down. Okay, hold on. Ms. El Paso, give me yours again.
U of H, Kansas, Alabama, UCLA, Marquette.
Alabama.
You did 5 out of the top 6.
Yeah, Marquette. I mean, that's
so.
Okay.
Like so. Don't judge me, bro.
Okay. Eric, who you
got? I will go Creighton.
So that's who's going to be going out of my conference, Creighton.
TCU. San Diego State. Miami.
Ooh.
And UConn.
Oh my God, Oh my
let's
God.
get back to that.
He got to pick 5, but 3 out of the 4. Yeah.
I mean, and I don't mean to tout myself. Like I was looking at I have Florida Atlantic. I put them in at 300 to 1 to win it all in January. I put San Diego State. I gave that one on my show at 130 to 1. I gave Miami out on my show 90 to 1. And I gave UConn out on my show 35 to 1. So this is like the most stress-free weekend Final Four for me.
He's making so much money, you guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's taking us out to dinner in Kansas City after this money he's making from this.
Well, I lost money, so he already said he's going to buy me some Miller Lite.
Eric, do you happen to have the clip for the women's Final Four?
I said LSU, and they're still trucking. My girl
I
Kim
bet
still hasn't rocked
too.
them.
I said South Carolina, LSU. I didn't have Iowa or Virginia Tech.
I just said LSU is going to win it. That's all I said.
Yeah. I definitely said South Carolina and LSU. That was on my list. I think maybe I had Ohio State, and then I don't remember who my fourth was. I'll have to go back and look. We'll save that clip for the next show. But good job putting that clip up, Ms. El Paso.
Hey,
I know. Look at you learning.
I know, right? So I had to go on YouTube Academy and learn that. So that was thank you. But yeah, it was super simple. So now we know what to do. I still don't know how you got that clip on that little side thing, but it is what it is. We'll learn more later.
Teach us your ways, master.
Yes. Okay. Well, really quickly, Elena already kind of mentioned it. We're going to move to celebrity gossip because we want to get some money. Like Eric is about to drop some knowledge, but not all the knowledge, because what do you have to do? You have to watch him tonight if you want to get some more money. So he's just going to give us a snippet. But before he does, I want to just say, for my celebrity gossip, number one, Elena already hit on it. A lot of people are not coming to Houston for these games. But let me just tell you something. Houston is on fire this week. You may not come for the game, but you definitely should be here for the event. What is happening? So other than the Final Four, we have the concerts. Megan Thee Stallion, Little Nas X, Tim McGraw. And then this week, the Pistons are playing the Rockets. That doesn't matter to some people. It matters here because we have an influx of people from Detroit. So they're showing up for this game because they love the Pistons. New Edition is having a concert at the Toyota Center. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. So if you want to see Bobby Brown lose his breath, this is where you need to be. Then we have the Astros season opener starting on Thursday. And what are they doing? I think this is the one that they're giving out the ring. So, and it's the Benyard ring. So it's almost sold out. So that's another one. We have the Slam Dunk contest at the Bayou Center that Elena and I are going to be attending. And then on Saturday, there's a 4-miler Saturday run that's happening. I will be walking because all I want to do is get the medal. I may even do some shortcuts like in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where he like takes the Uber to the finish line because it doesn't matter. It's all for fun. And then on Sunday, Art Beats and Lyrics for Jack Daniels will be in Houston. It's a fun event. It's one of the bigger events that happen for particular urban art. So yeah, this is just a portion of everything that's happening. This isn't all the events that I just mentioned.
That's right. Swimwear department has a party at El Segundo for their listening party on Saturday. Also Saturday night, there is a singer-songwriter series at the Heights Hotel that's going to be huge. Miss Drea Thornton, our friend, is going to be performing. House Tiger is playing at the Foundation Room, which I will be there. They just did circle chair sessions last Monday. Can't wait to see them play in that venue. And then Sunday, Drea has another concert. And just like you mentioned, the Art Beats and Lyrics, it's going to be insane. Oh, yeah. And the Candlelighters YPE event Friday, Crawfish Boil with also live music is happening on Friday. So I might not make it to work on Monday. Work. This is your notice. I won't be there Monday.
PTO for Monday. But like I said, if you're not coming for the game, you definitely need to come here for the event. And if you don't want to go to any of those events, Main Street will be open and downtown will be popping. So that's popping. That's part of my celebrity gossip. The other celebrity gossip was I watched Swarm on Amazon Prime. This is Donald Glover's series of fanatics, and it's a loose story on the Beehive, right? He doesn't use Beyonce, but it's Beyonce-ish. Let me just say this. I was like, after watching that, I was like, I'm happy I didn't buy those Beyonce tickets and I'm staying my butt at home because I am not that big a fanatic. But if you like weird shows or movies, this is the one for you. I actually really enjoyed it and I thought it was genius.
It's insane. I've made it through 2 episodes and I had to stop watching because I was watching it before I was going to bed.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, I cannot watch this before bed. I'm going to have nightmares. And I love how the beginning of it, Ms. El Paso, it says this is not loosely written in regards to the celebrities that were. I don't remember the disclosure at the beginning, but it's hilarious. It's basically saying like, "Oh no, we're totally implying that this is Beyonce."
Yeah. It's but it's so when you get to the second to last episode, it throws you all the way off.
Okay.
That I was like, wait, what just happened? But the last episode was the pretty bow on top of a great gift.
Okay.
Everything is genius at the end. But again, you got to definitely watch.
That first episode was rough. Like I'm talking.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah. Well, hopefully y'all will watch it. We're going to give you guys 2 or 3 more episodes before we actively talk about it.
Yeah. And it kicks off in Houston. So H-Town.
Yeah.
H-Town, baby.
I told you, we're popping. All right, Eric, give us some money.
First one, it starts off in a little bit. It is UAB -2.5. They're in the NIT against Utah Valley. UAB, phenomenal defense. They came in second to Florida Atlantic in the Conference USA. They're one of the better rebounding teams in the country, and they have the best player that no one has heard of in Jelly Walker. Utah Valley, really struggles with the defense. I don't think they're going to be able to score on UAB, and UAB has enough playmakers. They're going to be able to take advantage of Utah Valley's defensive issues. And then the next one in the late game on Saturday, we're going Miami and UConn under 71 points for the first half. Both these teams for shot quality are due for some shot regressions. Also, when you're playing in these big stadiums, the depth perception for guys shooting is a little bit tough because of such the extended background behind the hoop. So I think this number is a little bit inflated. So I bet the under 71.5 for the first half. That's
a good point on the different type of stadium that they're playing in. Same thing with the Final Four, right? NRG, because they're taking a football field and they're creating a basketball stadium. I've heard people complain before in the Final Four that they think they have these great tickets and the tickets are so far away from where the action is because of how the stadium is set up. Interesting.
Hey, Eric, you said UAB for what?
UAB -2.5. Anything lower than 4 is good.
Oh man. So right now it says UAB -4.5.
I would not do that.
Okay.
If you get 4 or lower, that's good.
So what, do I have to just keep refreshing? I don't know how that works.
You just have to wait.
Dude.
You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait, my friend.
You see, now I'm starting to get a hold of what you're talking about, because every time you give me this negative whatever, I go in there, I'm like, well, he didn't say that number, but he did say this team. I'll go for it. Not knowing that I'll be bad.
Sports betting is a lot like the stock market. It's about when to buy a team and when to sell a team.
Yeah.
You want to fade a team when they're at their all-time high. You want to buy a team when they're at their all-time low.
So the lower the number, the better.
Yeah. So right now, like a lot of people are on UAB. So that number has climbed up like 2 points to where I got it. If that probably ticks up to a 5, then there's going to be value on Utah Valley.
Okay.
Or you can do live betting. And if Utah Valley starts out hot, you can just wait until you get something close to that 2.5 line.
I'm just going to watch your show tonight and look at my app. And then whatever number is on like right where you say it's at, that's the one I'm going with, because I don't know. I don't want to mess it up. I mean, I only got $10 left in my account because I've only put $20 in, and I've been playing with the winnings.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can get you a winner later tonight.
All right.
Coach said at least Mizz Paso listens to someone.
And I know what it is that he's saying I need to do. I'll get you that information today. Okay, Elena, do you want to take us out?
Yeah, so our player anthem for this evening, and I mentioned her earlier in the podcast, Miss Drea Thornton. That is THORNTON. And her song, I Can Do It, is a shout out to all of the teams left in the Final Four. You need to be listening to this pre-warm up when you're getting your zen. All right. And Drea is going to walk you through your game that's coming up. So shout out to Drea. Thank you for that beautiful song. Everybody check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. You can check out the videos on YouTube, follow her on Instagram. And I love her. She's an amazing writer, amazing songstress. And I can't wait for her new album to come out because she has also a new album coming out. So shout out to you, Miss Drea. We can do it too. And then make sure you watch Sports Life Talk tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central on our same channel. And you can see Miss Kim and Coach in the flesh. Also watch eTop 21 Sports tonight to catch Eric's show for all of the best betting tips. Follow Dresses and Salted Pretzels, Sports Life Talk, Mizz El Paso on Instagram, and follow eTop 21 Sports on Instagram. And y'all won't be seeing me for the rest of the week because I am sleeping until Thursday.
There you go. You sleep until Thursday. And congratulations to my husband. Adios.
Yes, congratulations.